Man United face second most taxing pre-season tour of all Premier League clubs with Arsenal and Chelsea saving on air miles. Manchester United faced the second most taxing pre-season tour of Premier League clubs this summer. But rivals Arsenal and Chelsea are saving on air miles thanks to some savvy planning. Teams are set to regroup next month as players look to get back in tip-top shape for the new campaign. Some top-flight clubs are still sorting out their plans for this summer, while others are simply remaining in England. But for those who are confirmed and ready to shoot off around the world, there is going to be some serious traveling involved. But who will be clocking up the most air miles, alongside United this summer? Frank Lampard's side will play 2 games in the United States next month. Everton first face Arsenal in Baltimore, Maryland, on July 17. They then travel to play Minnesota United in state capital St. Paul 4 days later. Betting special, get £40 in free bets for Ask It the Champions are also set for a doubleheader across the pond this summer. Pep Guardiola's men play Club America in Houston, Texas on July 23. They then travel to Green Bay, Wisconsin for a potential epic against Bayern Munich. And City end by playing Liverpool in the Community Shield final at Leicester's King Power Stadium on July 30. The Gunners face a fairly hefty adventure, first traveling to Germany on July 8 to face Nuremberg. 3 games in America sees them play Everton in Baltimore a week later, as well as Orlando City, July 20, and Chelsea, July 23, in Orlando, Florida. Arsenal then jet back to the UK to face Sevilla in the Emirates Cup on July 30. The Blues have new American owners, and that's exactly where they're going this summer. Chelsea first play Club America in Las Vegas, Nevada, on July 16. They then take on Charlotte FC in Charlotte, North Carolina, before playing Arsenal in Orlando 3 days later. Jurgen Klopp's side are heading to the Far East with their first game against Man United in Bangkok on July 12. They then play Crystal Palace in Singapore 3 days later, before facing Man City on July 30 for the Community Shield. Spurs are visiting Son Heung-min's homeland of South Korea this summer. They play a K-League Xi on July 13 in Seoul, before facing Sevilla 3 days later in Suwon. Spurs return to the UK for a clash against Rangers at Ibrox on July 23. And Antonio Conte's men then jet off to Haifa, Israel, to face Roma and former boss Jose Mourinho on July 30. The Eagles fly to Singapore on July 15 for a game against Liverpool. They then go to Australia to play Man United in Melbourne on July 19, followed by Leeds in Perth on July 22. Leeds are heading down under to play Brisbane Roar in Brisbane on July 14. They then face Aston Villa in Brisbane 3 days later, before playing Crystal Palace in Perth on July 22. The Red Devils have an epic 5-game pre-season tour coming up this summer. Erik ten Hag's first game in charge will be against Liverpool in Bangkok on July 12. He then plays Melbourne Victory in Melbourne, Australia, 3 days later. United then play Crystal Palace in Melbourne on July 19, before facing Aston Villa in Perth on July 23. They then end pre-season against Atletico Madrid in Oslo on July 30. Villa have the lengthiest journey to make, heading to Oz to play Leeds in Brisbane on July 17. They then face Brisbane Roar 3 days later, before playing Man United in Perth on July 23. Villa will finally head to France to play Rennes on July 30, just 1 week before the start of the new season.